What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to this edition of On the Bench with Pete. On my messy bench, it's jam-packed, it's rammed with stuff, but I'm going to be clearing a lot of it today. I am, because I said so. If you're new to this is the video you put on in the background as you hobby or paint along with me. It's just, mindless stuff. Nothing technical, no wizardry here, or magical painting or anything like that. I'm painting more mundane stuff, or doing more mundane stuff, or just painting in general. I haven't painted in ages. Do you know that? Couple of weeks, and I'm getting the shakes. Let's remedy that now. Before we do, grab your coffee, glues, brushes, models, paint, whatever you need. My coffee is in my R2D2 mug. I got stuff to talk about today, and yeah, let's go. Okay, this is what you can see on my bench. We've got some computers here. This is for Aliens, the board game. Another glorious day in the core. I'm just going through. Actually, I'm putting another couple of layers on here. Layers. That's something. Thinner medium. Just grab my thinner medium. I'm using this up like there's no tomorrow. I'm trying to block these out a bit more because they're a bit streaky right now. And I dare say they'll still be quite thin. But I'm going to be putting an Agrax Earthshade wash over the top of them, so it really doesn't matter too much. Okay, let's just mix this right in. Let's put a bit of water in there as well. Blob of water. Let's go. I've literally just finished doing a bit of a promotional video. Unboxing my Tales from the Loop starter set from Free League Publishing. And man, that was exciting. Oh, it's great getting free stuff. I love it. As I suspected, still pretty thin. I don't know why it is so thin. It's weird. It didn't behave like this before when I did my first two. And I'm thinking, though, unless maybe did I use a different colour that was similar? And the answer is I don't know. Knocking things over because there's just no room here, and I realise I've got to do something about that, and I will soon. But yeah, so I've been doing an unboxing for Tales from the Loop. Oh, I'm super pumped for that. It's a different take on role playing. I mean, playing children instead of like adults or heroes. I mean, you can still be a hero as a kid, right? But you can in the movies. But to me, it's like a cross between Stranger Things and E.T. with a bit of Cthulhu weirdo-ness thrown in. That's what it's like to me. Let that one, put that one to one side, let that one dry. Man, these are just streaky, this paint. So streaky. I don't know why. Well. Eventually something's going to have to, give though. In terms of patchiness, because, you're still putting paint on, right? And I realise I'll have to do the sides again on this. So that's just, one of those things. one of them things. What with my new, always improving solo RPG ideas and techniques, I'm super looking forward to Tales from the Loop. It means I don't have to wait till we can get together to play. Or I could go on Roll20, I suppose, and play with a group there like that. Reluctant to do that for review though, because that could taint my view of the game. I don't want to do that. Yeah, just putting more layers of this paint on. I may well resort to a yellow, desert yellow. I think I might resort to, because this is just shocking. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all the computers I had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so there's another one. Right, I'm gonna do this last one, desert yellow, because I'm just not liking how that other stuff is going on. It's going on far too patchy. Thinner medium. Just one drop. Bit of water. And this is what I'm doing. Right. Now, we will see what the deal is. Is this going to be any different? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, much better. Oh, much better coverage. Oh, I wished I'd gone with this initially. Oh well, you live and learn, don't you? Yeah, so I've finally, begun my paid promotional videos journey. That's good. I did do a review of some models years ago. Some Chinese model company sent me. They weren't very good though. At least this time around, I like the product. That's the thing. People think you won't give a good review because you're getting free stuff or you're being paid or whatever. But that's not the case, I assure you. Well, you just have to use your own judgment. I love role-playing games anyway. True, I don't love them all, but the majority of role-playing games I don't like role-playing games that are too convoluted, they're like, I don't know, it's a pain in the ass to learn all the rules, and it's just like, oh, never ending. I am such a fan of simple, streamlined rules. It allows greater freedom when role-playing, I feel, personally. So I'm going to let these bad boys dry. Now, as I recall, I was in a quandary about my Weyland-Yutani cargo containers. Do I seal them? And I've come to the decision, yeah, I'm going to. I'm definitely going to. I don't know don't think I'll seal them in gloss. I think I'll seal them in matte, I think. I might try polyurethane matte varnish instead. That said, I don't have much of it. But we'll give it a go. Give it a go, Joe. That's me. Have a go, Joe. It's a lot clearer. At least to me, to my mindset, it will still give protection. It'll offer protection. I mean, initially I thought, well, what's the point? Because, you know, you're not going to be handling them as much as you are, like, the characters and whatever. No, but you're still going to be handling them. And they might get bashed about in travelling and to and froing and that kind of thing. So this is kind of my mundane subject. Now I've got some other exciting news. I've been doing loads of courses, learning stuff. I've done Word, I've done Excel, I've done an administrative course. I'm doing Outlook Express now. Outlook. And I'm going to be doing PowerPoint after that. And I've been... I don't want to jinx things. I've been looking for alternative work that I could do that isn't so physical, because I've said, and it's no, I don't hide it. I need a job with more longevity. I don't mean in terms of like company security. I mean in terms of what I can actually do, physically do with my condition. And I've got an interview somewhere. It's for a company. It's in a place where I used to work years ago. I used to work for a mobile phone company called Orange. And it's in their call centre. Actually, they had two. It was two big buildings. Well, one was fairly big and one was quite very big. So it's in the very big building. So it's the same place. So it'll be strange going back there, even for, you know. I'm having an interview by phone on Monday. Wow. By the time you watch this, I'll have had it. I might have even had either the acceptance or the next stage interview, or the rejection. You know, the thanks, but we're not continuing your application any further. I sincerely hope not. It'll allow me a chance to be able to do more hours, and get more money. You know, I'll be able to work more. Which is what I want to do for my family. Because, honestly, where I am at the moment, it's not great. I mean, it's still a struggle financially at times, and at our time of life, we shouldn't be struggling. But if I could secure this job, you know, it would take a lot of pressure off of us, a lot of pressure. So I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping. Fingers crossed. Got everything crossed, actually. Yeah, because I did a job in the call centre before, and I was good at that. Never had a problem, and their training is second to none. You know, it really is top notch. You can go to worry there. You know, you haven't got to worry about, I don't know what I'll be doing. No, they will make sure you know what you do, or what you're doing. So I would be working on like a technical help desk for like not just mobile, it'd be broadband, internet, you know, you name it, loads of different tech stuff. Be a techie guy. Yeah. And I'll be trying to sell some broadband to people. Ha. Right. Knocking these out. this is just varnishing, but I do like the quick stuff. It's clearing the desk. That's what it's doing. See, this one fell upside down, so things like that happen. I'd like them to have a little bit of protection. Now, I've rusted up some of these containers. Well, some more than others, actually. So some are really... There's a couple there that I've really weathered the crap out of. And some I've just done a little bit. And that'll be to represent, like, if the cargo is in a hangar bay, it could be under a leaky pipe or some sort of condensation causing rust on the exterior. These are just metal containers from the company. Oh yeah. There's so many of them. These are just represented by bits of cardboard in the board game. But I wanted something a bit more 3D, a bit more I like more substantial stuff on the game board when I play. That's just the way I like it. Zipping through them. That's what I like to see. So, yeah. So I'm actively looking for jobs now that utilize my new skill set that I've got, and yeah, I'm loving it. Because it's given me a new confidence. It's always good learning new stuff anyway, makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. The weather's turned bit warmer lately, which is good. Still got the rain though, which is a pain in the butt. But there you go. You can't have it all. We didn't get snow in the end. I thought we were going to. There was a high chance of it, but no, we didn't. So there. I'm just gonna wash my brush off a bit while I carry on the rest of them, and then I've four to do. And I had enough varnish up. The polyurethane varnish definitely goes further than the acrylic varnish. It's clear and it's got a thinner viscosity to it. That's probably a bad choice of words. It seems a bit thinner and clear, and so it goes further. It would seem strange. And I've also got like a business apprenticeship that I've applied for, but it's a procurement and supply apprenticeship in the same place where my wife currently works. So, I'd be in the same boat and I wouldn't be able to talk about it. But man, it'd be great going to work together. Getting up, going to work together, coming home together. That would be great. I'm looking forward to getting some more contacts, I suppose. New colleagues, ones that will be easier to relate to my hobby than my current colleagues. 'Cause
okay?
Yeah.
You filming?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Is it alright if I have like, one of those pizzas in the freezer?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
I just came out to check. And have you eaten?
Yes.
Okay. Love you.
Love you. That was obviously my daughter. I might edit that bit out. Anyway, where was I? Yes. No, I've forgotten. Yes, colleagues. Where I am, none of my colleagues get what I do, really. They just look at me like a weirdo. And my last experience of working in a call centre was there were more creative, well, there's more people there that I can interact with. A greater variety of personalities, and I don't know how to describe it. Not there's more, in my experience, there's more geeky people in a call centre than you would get ordinarily in anywhere else. That's my experience. So that's what I'm hoping for. Going back there, I mean, it's 20 years ago since I worked in there. And I've got a load of experience behind me now. Life experience. My outlook on life is different. And so I think I'll be better suited. Right, I'm going to have a sip of coffee because I've cleared a big chunk area. Coffee, that's what I was going to say. Big sip of coffee. I've cleared a large area there. And this is good. Good news, Peter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. I've probably still a bit on the wet side, a little bit wet. It's alright, not too bad. Oh yeah, this paint goes on so much better. I should have used this colour, desert yellow, initially. Yeah, so I'm back on the computer terminals. Back on those. I might come out here tomorrow and do some reading, actually. I'm not going to be able to do my courses tomorrow. There's a very good reason for that. That is that my wife is going to be working from home tomorrow. They're trialling out her working at home, and she might be doing that every so often on a Friday. It's also trialling out for the future if she needs to, which is, always good. So have that in mind. I'm just literally going over the top of these computer terminals with desert yellow. So much. If only I'd done this initially, it would have been so much easier. All these computers are going to be done to be like old. Because that's the thing in Alien, it still takes ages to get anywhere through space traveling. So, it could be months or years. So if someone is deserted anywhere, or it's been deserted, then it's been deserted for a very long time. And if I don't get this job, then, like I say, oh well. I'll just keep plugging away at it until I do get something. I've got to get something where I don't have to get down on my hands and knees. And where I currently work, I do. Because I can't get the orders that some customers want because they're on the bottom shelf. Well, I do. I get them, and it's excruciating. I find it really painful. Really painful. Don't know. But, you know, hey ho. Be nice to go back to like a shirt and tie job again. And it'll be a shirt and tie job without being a manager too, so that's kind of good. Although it's a different kind of management, really. A kind of self-management, isn't it, in a way? And you're managing customers and their problems as opposed to managing people. So yeah, still be all right. Oh, right. Man, I love this coffee. It's a Dow egg, but it's a dark roast. Oh, it's beautiful. Right. What are we going to do while we're waiting for that? Well, I think we can... Well, these sentry guns here... I think we need Abaddon Black. I think that's what we need. And we've got some here. We're going to need some for Ripley's hair, too. Abaddon Black, baby! So that was kind of my news anyway. The fact that I've done my first proper paid promotional. I say paid, it's not, they didn't give me money or anything, but they gave me the starter set and the expansion from Free League Publishing. You know, those guys. So in a way it's kind of paid, because I would have had to have paid quite a bit of money to get said items. And I'm going to be trying out. I've got well, I've got downloadable PDFs of all their other games, or several, not all of them, but quite a few of their other games to go through. Obviously, I can't review them as like an unboxing, like I would for an unboxing, but you know, I mean, that started to, even just looking through it briefly there, it's made me want to get the core rulebook. It really has, because you play teenagers in the game. And it's, I don't know, it's just such a different take. The fact that you're not going to be like super strong or magical or stuff like that. You're just a kid. You play a kid in the game, and that appeals to me. I don't know, just to my nature. It's kind of why I like Call of Cthulhu. It's everyday people. You know, nothing really special about you. It's a little bit different if you play in Pulp Cthulhu, but ultimately you're just playing an ordinary person. Yeah, ordinary people saving the world. That's what it's about, isn't it? This is Sentry Gun A. Sentry Gun A. I know. I watched Aliens recently. I've seen it hundreds of times. You know, with the extra scene in with the sentry guns. And I still get nervous every time, thinking, oh, it's going to run out, it's going to run out. Of course it does, eventually. Right. Let's go. So the first thing I do with that lot, I will be to read the rules, the Tales from the Loop I'll just go through that starter box set, and I'll do that a few times probably. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I've got the tools now for the whole solo thing down. Whether I use Mythic or like a card set Oracle, I don't know. That remains to be seen. Depending on how I enjoy it, I'm thinking of doing more RPG solo stuff, and I know I haven't done one in a while for Dwarves of Fangor. I will be. It's like the time factor. I mean, it takes me a couple of days. I've only got today really, this week to do anything. True, I could start something, but I kind of like to get a big chunk of it done. And it's really the second day where I get the majority of my work done on that. So that's fine. Does anybody else need black? I mean, I'm not sweating it over these models. They're good enough for tabletop. They're a little bit higher than board game tabletop, I would say, standard wise. I am looking forward to soon, I hope, painting some Games Workshop miniatures again. It's been a long time, it's been too long. Well, I know I've yet to kickstart my Warhammer year, but that's just, just the way it's been. I don't think these have been washed properly. Actually, I'm going to put some non-oil gloss on because I'll be matte varnishing them anyways. So the way I see it. Don't matter too much because that'll be all matted anyway. I think Ritby's been done. Yeah, I would say she has. I think all the others have actually. I've got the Badasses box set to do yet, which I'm looking forward to, of course. Yeah, there we go. Their washes are on. What are we at here? 37 minutes. Whoa. Woo, 37 minutes. Enjoy some more coffee. It's just nice being out here. It's been so long since I've been out here. I'm just going to turn off a light a moment. It's alright. It's not a light that affects this area. So you shouldn't have noticed any difference there. It's for a different area of the studio, so I thought, why have I still got that light on? Let's not waste electric. Pete, come on. So as far as I'm concerned, my sentry gun's ready for sealing. Boom. This is the computer I've done thus far for it, and I think that's good enough. It's just a prop for them to get to, you know. Face huggers. Well, face huggers. Oh, this is a nice new regiment brush I've got here. Oh well. Just painting the rims of the bases for the face huggers. Should be good. It would seem that, and this is something else I wanted to talk about, my RPG content, well, no matter what it is, or whether it's playing through an RPG or examining an RPG, it seems to me it gets more traction than anything else. But yeah, I mean, obviously my airbrushing videos are the ones that get the most watches. They just do. But my RPG videos seem to get a lot of they seem to get a lot of interest. So I'm excited for that. I wish my original group was still around, and my original group, from when I was a kid. I mean, we went our separate ways. Obviously, life. But I wish they were still around to game with. They were a good crew, good bunch. I know it wouldn't be the same if we did it again now. I mean, because I'm looking back on my childhood RPGing with great nostalgia. So I think what happens is you make something greater in your mind than it actually was. Like you do with old computer games. And I've experienced this phenomenon myself. Gone back and played a game again. What, really? I liked that? Rubbish. And now, with days with all the tools you've got as a GM at your disposal, it makes it so much easier to GM decently. You got the right tools, you're laughing. If you go back to a time when you didn't have that, it probably wouldn't be quite so good. I can remember in Dungeons and Dragons club at school, and this wasn't with my gaming group, so this was literally like the first times I'd experienced D&D. I can remember thinking, come on, let's play the game rather than sitting through reading the rules. God, the DMs were just like, they were terrible for sifting through rule books. You couldn't do anything without them checking and double checking. Nowadays, you just like, come on, just keep it rolling, keep it flowing. And that's it. So, what am I going to do next? I've really got to wait for them to dry. There's not an awful lot else I can do. I mean, there is, but I don't want to. because that's getting more stuff out. Or this. I can put my yellow away here. My gloss away. Packing stuff up, that's what I like. I really need to get myself another set of drawers. These rainbow drawers, they're absolutely phenomenal. I'd love another one. They're not cheap though, about 50 quid. If I came across one, you know, at a time when I had the funds, then I would definitely be looking into to getting it, you know, getting them. Right. I'm going to try recess washing this one because I just want to see what it comes out like. Well, it's not. Can't say it's blowing me away. Don't know. I was hoping maybe to get a bit of a cleaner look going on with this. I might be able to pull it off yet. I don't know. It's a bit tricky, he says, and it looks messier because I've got to do the black. Yeah. Don't know about that. I shall reserve judgment. Okay, so let's go in and do a wash all over. Dirty, grimy, yeah. We like that. The computers are all gonna be old. Still working, but old. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back in over that other one. Recess wash should be buggered. Let's just do it. All over. There we are. Ta-da! Right, now a matte acrylic varnish. I'll put that in here. And the sentry guns are going to get the treatment. Sentry guns. Although, no, I won't do them shiny. I'll do them matte. Gonna do them shiny? Oh, nah, nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. There we are. One sentry gun. Ah. Two sentry guns. Ah. There we go. Oh, what about my face hugger? Yeah, let's just do it, baby. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do their bases. Because I want the face huggers to be shiny. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. And that nicely uses up the varnish that I had out. Excellent. Perfect. Well, there's not a lot of visual work done here, but I did clear a nice chunk off of my desk to be sorted out later. But it's clear nonetheless. So let's zoom out a bit here. Hey, there we go. Here I am, back in the fold. So we're at the end of another video, folks. Another on the bench. Let me know what you've been working on in the comments below. Do that thing. Like if you like this video, please. Dislike if you disliked it. Comment. Whatever. Share if you can. That's a big one. That's a huge one. Sharing is huge. And interaction really helps the analytics of Google. And if you want to support the channel, check out my Patreon campaign. There will be some names going up at the end of patrons I have that really help me, really help me more ways than I can ever know. Do that because you'll get access to exclusive video content, and in the future be some cool stuff coming your way. So bye for now. Remember, all brushes lead to all, and I'll see you later. Bye.